Kelly, Rick, and Lewis, and we don't look as good as we did last night. We looked much better last night.
We did. We kind of cleaned up, didn't we?
Sure did. Sure did.
I saw Donna, receptionist, saw me walk in, and she goes, well, look what happens when you take a shower.
Lewis and I had mentioned we rarely, if never, see you without a hat, so that was wild. Looking slick.
It was a moment to stop and stare for a second.
It's also a lack of hair.
I've seen worse.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but you're not doing a comb over, and that's the important thing.
No, I'll go bald.
I was going to say,
no
you can't
way.
do... When you start doing when you have that one long strand of hair that you grow out from one side of your head and you wrap that sumbitch around the other side, you can't do that.
Because it's okay, right, Kelly? You just if it's just there's nothing there you can do anything with to go bald. Yeah, it's okay, right?
Yes.
No, it's not though, because not everybody. You have the head to go bald.
I do. How do you know that?
Because
we saw it last night.
If you decided to go bald, you have the right shaped head. Not just any guy can pull off bald. You really got to have the right. I do not. Like right now, I'm regretting the fact that I shaved my head so bad it hurts inside, and my hair can't grow back fast enough because I don't have the shape of head for.
Oh, I think you're wrong. Yeah, I think you look. Yeah, I think your haircut looks good.
Thank you.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Well, hang on.
I know now it's weird because we're asking. What? I
you
don't
look
understand.
good. What are you talking about?
Like a perfectly round
Wait,
head.
was this just a troll
This is
for compliments?
no. I swear to God, no. No, because you know what? They say that if you touch the burner so many times, you're going to burn your hand. You learn your lesson.
Right.
I never learned that lesson because I'm like, you know what? I'll stare one day. I'm like, yeah. When I had really long hair, I felt like I needed a shower every day, no matter how many times I got out of that.
Right. Yeah.
I just always felt dirty.
Yep.
So I'm like, I'm going to shave my head. And then I cut it. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to go all the way because I hate it every time I do. So I cut it short like a month or so ago. And then when I did shave it, I stood in the mirror first. I'm like, let's shave the head. And then as soon as I did, I'm like, why do you do this to yourself all the time?
It's like women and bangs.
Yes.
I always think it's a good idea. Well, actually, some people really can pull off a bang and it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
The rest of us can't do it, and it's always a regret. I've done it, and I regret it, and then I see women with bangs, and I'm like, oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. I'm going to try it again one more time.
It's the same thing, because I saw it, I'm like, Chester Bennington looked really good with that shaved hair.
Right.
Well, there's a reason. Chester Bennington's 125 pounds. Look good in any haircut.
Well, I mean, I know what you're saying. I have seen some bald heads that had funny shapes.
That's what I'm saying. If you have the odd-shaped bald head where you get the divot in it someplace, or it's not quite even on one side as it is the other, because I don't know, maybe your parents dropped you when you were a kid and never healed the right way. That kind of thing, it's tougher to pull off the bald head. You've got a dome that you can pull off the bald head kind of thing. It is weird not seeing you without a hat, though. It was like kind of odd, and you're dressed up, so it's almost like there's a level of like, oh, we got to respect him. He's got a jacket and a shirt on.
If that plate in my head gets dented, my part of my hair just ain't going to look right.
Exactly.
We had a good time last night. That was a fun Christmas party.
It was, man.
Another fun NABCO Christmas party in the books.
And we did. More of that great food.
I told you.
What?
Well, I got to sit with Lewis and Lauren and Ronnie Hunter and Johnny, and the five of us were at a table. And before dinner was served, what did you say? Lewis said, I hear the prime rib, or what is it that you were like?
Beef tenderloin.
The beef tenderloin. According to Thick Rick, the beef tenderloin's to die for. That's all I've heard about. For ever since you walked in the door here as an employee. Wait till you get that beef tenderloin at the Christmas party.
Carfagnas knows how to make that, man. They just are perfect.
And I said last night when we sat down, and I'm like, Rick's going to bring up the meat tomorrow. Sure enough, 6:11. Man, that beef tenderloin last night, I got to tell you.
Yep, I'll be having it again today.
Well, let me tell you, your lovely better half, Lauren, it was very nice to meet her.
Yeah.
She is such a sweet person.
She is.
How did she wind up with a guy like you?
Yes, I know. Criminal.
I know what you're saying. She really outkicked her coverage. She gets it all. She goes through it all the time. It is what it is. I mean, Beauty and the Beast. What can I say?
You guys make a great couple. It was really fun getting to spend couple few hours with you guys.
It was cool, but I don't know if you guys, we don't have time to talk about this now. I do want to bring up something last night
that's
really funny because of because of her, and you weren't there yet, Kelly. I don't think you had got there yet last night. But she felt so bad afterwards, and it was kind of, and I'll tell you why later, because it was kind of entertaining. But she said it was fun to finally meet you.
It was great.
Because she listens, obviously, or whatever, but she had never met Kelly before. So she did say she had lots of complimentary things to say. So
I'd like to hear
not a word about me.
I'd like to hear them each in detail.
It was good. No, it was good.
Not a word about me, huh?
No, both of you. No, it was nice to see. She's like, and
she's a sweetheart.
Surprise, shocker, she really liked Mrs. Thick, too. So.
And Mrs. Thick liked her.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
it was funny. Yeah.
I see a great future.
It was good.
For all of us.
It was a good time. It was fun just to hang out. Honestly, it was fun to hang out. I wish it wasn't. My complaint, it was a Sunday.
Yeah, and it's
But at least it's earlier now. It used to be from 5 to 8 on Sundays.
Okay.
So now it's 3:30 to 6:30. So it's much better.
But it was it was the fact that it's a Sunday. If that would have been a Saturday night, although probably wouldn't have got quite as crunk on a Sunday as if I know.
We were going, and my brother-in-law goes, "They have a Christmas party on an NFL Sunday?" I'm like, yeah, man, not everybody takes that into consideration when they're making big plans.
Well, they should.
I know. It's hilarious.